Gentlemen, welcome. Today I want to speak about a fragrance which I know it from a very long time ago, since I was watching Aaron Moreno's YouTube channel called I Am Alpha M or Alpha M, something like that. So long time ago, maybe 8, 9 years ago, I remember like it was yesterday. He was talking about a couple of his favorite fragrances at that time in that video, and at that time in that video he said Gucci Guilty Puro Eau de Toilette, again long time ago, was his favorite. Also Dolce Gabbana The One, also Dolce Gabbana The One Sport, but sadly that fragrance is being discontinued. Also one of his favorite fragrances was Acqua di Gio, and I was like, oh my god, this guy has an amazing taste, because also I love these fragrances and nothing wrong wearing Acqua di Gio or Dolce Gabbana The One. But also there was a fragrance which I didn't know at that time, and that fragrance is Burberry Brith Rhythm. So I went in fragrance store, I checked this fragrance, Burberry Brith Rhythm. I smelled it and I was like, this fragrance smells amazing, but for some reasons, I don't know why I didn't purchase it, and I was just about to regret it. A couple of months ago when I tried to buy this fragrance, I went in so many fragrance stores and this fragrance is discontinued. You know, so many great stuff are getting discontinued, and I didn't want miss this fragrance because this fragrance is great. So I went on eBay, I purchased a 30 ml of this fragrance and I paid about 24 pounds. The fragrance came, I sprayed it just like that, and in the same day I ordered, of course, a backup bottle, another 30 ml sealed, which I'm keeping it like that because this is the right way to preserve a fragrance unopened in its box. And this fragrance actually smells like, if you look on Fragrantica, top note juniper berries, cardamom, basil, also has in the middle leather, patchouli, in a dry down tonka bean, cedarwood and incense. And if you're gonna look here on Fragrantica, we're gonna get scared straight away because these are heavy notes, but this fragrance doesn't smell like strong leather or incense or something like that. So this fragrance smells amazing. Simplified how this fragrance smells. This fragrance smells like, let's say, 60% of Allure Sport DNA mixed with, let's say, 30% Armani Code DNA, that tonka bean, that nice woodiness, and also maybe 5-10% just an Invictus vibe there, but the Eau de Toilette vibe. And the mix of these fragrances, I mean, there is nothing wrong. This kind of combination, this cocktail, Allure Sport and Armani Code right here together. So I decided to share with you this fragrance because this fragrance is not very promoted, and also this fragrance was not extremely promoted back in the days. So this fragrance has only an eau de toilette concentration, but still it's lasting for 5-6 hours. If I'm being honest, it's projecting for 2. But at that time, this fragrance wasn't that expensive. I mean, 90 ml, because this fragrance came 30 ml, 50 ml, and 90 ml. A 90 ml of this bottle used to be maybe $50-60. So this fragrance didn't break the bank. So for me, guys, this fragrance is one of the most underrated fragrances ever. This fragrance was not in top 10, but this is the life. This fragrance is great, so I decided to share it with you. This fragrance is so versatile, even if it has this, you know, leather accord listed here, which here is not strong, is very subtle. Even if it has the incense, but no incense, guys. So basically, as I said, this fragrance is a mix between these two fragrances. tonka bean, cedar wood, a bit of Invictus freshness there. So this fragrance is so versatile because it still has a freshness. I wouldn't use this fragrance in a very hot summer day, but like end of May can work, fall time can work, even winter time, special occasions, if you wanna smell great for 2-3 hours, because this fragrance is still projecting for 2-3 hours. This is great. This fragrance wasn't extremely expensive. I am very happy having these two bottles in my collection, and as usually this is my honest video about, in this case, Burberry, Brith, Rhythm. Until next time, take care of you guys. Bye bye.